What is happening, family? Today I'm going to show you how to make keto ice cream at home with just 3 simple ingredients. So let's get started. First off, you're going to need a scale. We're going to turn that on. It's always easier to measure this stuff by weight rather than, the recipe does call for a cup or a couple tablespoons, but weight is always a more accurate measurement. So we're going to set this thing to milliliters first, and we're going to enter our base, which is heavy whipping cream. Right? We're going to use a cup of this, or roughly 235 milliliters. So we'll pour that in, and this is what's going to make our ice cream creamy. 235, there we go. Real simple, real easy. Next ingredient, pure vanilla extract. We're going to add a teaspoon of this, which turns out to be about a capful. So it's real simple, real easy. Capful of that. Put that back on. And our last ingredient, SWERVE confectionery sugar. Now this is 0 calories. It does have 3 grams of carbs per serving. That comes from erythritol. Right here on the back, gluten-free, easy to digest, blah, 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 blah. 0 net carbs. The ingredients in SWERVE do not affect blood sugar, so the carbohydrates it contains are considered non-impact, meaning they don't spike your insulin. So that's a way of getting away with having net carbs as opposed to real carbs, for keto guys. So here we are going to add 3 tablespoons. I have to change my unit here back to grams. So it's going to be 3 tablespoons or about 24 grams. Oh, got to zero that out. And we just drop that in there. Now this recipe does call for a wide mouth mason jar. That's what we're making everything in, obviously. However, I don't own any wide mouth jars, and that's really just to get the ice cream out easier at the end. So that is it. 3 ingredients: heavy whipping cream, pure vanilla extract, confectioner's sugar, and then the process starts of shaking it. And in order to get this thing shook up pretty good, you need about 3 to 5 minutes of going at it. It's a good shoulder workout, good forearm workout. Get those elbows going, and that's it. So just like Taylor Swift says, you got to shake it off. I can't believe I just said that. Let's get to it. So it seems like an eternity later, we have this thing all shook up here. Our shoulders are burning, our forearms are burning, and we just throw it in the freezer. Real nice and simple. We'll put it in there. I like to, if you have time, set a timer for about 30 minutes and come back and just give it another shake for about 30 seconds or so, and throw it back in there. That 30 minutes allows it to thicken up just a little bit more. And then the shake kind of distributes everything pretty evenly. So we'll come back in about 5 to 6 hours, depending on what you got going on, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so now it's been about 6 hours in the freezer here. We're gonna crack this thing open and see what we got. Came off pretty good. This is where that wide mouth jar comes into effect, or comes in handy. Like I said before, I don't have one, but you can get the ice cream out that much easier. Look at that. It looks great. Came out nice and smooth looking. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this. But does it really matter what it looks like? No, let's see what it tastes like. That's some good vanilla ice cream right there. So the calories on this, for this whole thing here, 775 calories total, 77.5 grams of fat. So definitely not going to throw you out of ketosis, but understand that all those calories come from that heavy cream. So it's something you might want to split in half with somebody else, or however you work it for your diet is how you work it. But that's the recipe. 3 ingredients. Shake it for a couple hours. Put it in the freezer for a couple more hours, and you got yourself some delicious, creamy vanilla ice cream. I hope you enjoyed this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll get you in the next one.